15 minutes of heat here for you on 560 WQAM. Miami Heat smoked the Philadelphia 76ers yesterday. Smoked them, dude. 129, 101. Miami victorious over the Sixers.
Yep.
And what did I tell you guys? Marcos, what did I say almost a month ago? A month ago. Where you're probably in the same spot. But what did I tell you?
I think you said the Sixers.
They don't want the Heat.
They don't want
the Heat, dude. And by the way, it's a very, very interesting narrative that has been flipped by Philadelphia, those cowards, in a mere matter of hours, okay? Because if you did want the Heat, what you should have done is should have sat your starters, because then the Heat could have guaranteed themselves a win. You put Brooklyn in a predicament, and you could have set yourself up for a playoff matchup against the Miami Heat potentially. It's still unlikely. You know, the Heat got to go 2-0, and the Nets need to go 0-2. But for everything that was in the Sixers' power yesterday, they tried to prevent the Miami Heat from being the 6th seed yesterday. They played Joel Embiid. They played James Harden. They didn't play Maxey. Whatever, dude.
Whatever.
All this shows me is they don't want the Heat, dude.
It's true.
They don't want the Heat, and they may not get the Heat. You know, they may get their wish.
Yep.
But they've already proven. And by the way, if you think that it's just me being this way, because I know if Leroy was here, oh, you really think that there's... Yes, I do. Yes, I do, first of all. But second of all, Stan Van Gundy on the broadcast yesterday, who I got to say, I like Stan Van Gundy. I love his time with the Heat. I love his appearances on the Levitard show.
Oh.
You know, very captivating mind. Bit of a grump. And honestly,
true.
Not always the nicest towards the Heat on the broadcast, you know? But this guy, the entire broadcast was echoing what I've been saying for you guys. The Sixers, they don't want the Heat, dude.
Wow.
They don't want the Heat.
Wow.
I've been telling you this, and Stan Van Gundy, he said it probably a dozen times during the broadcast yesterday.
12 times.
He's like, dude. He didn't say dude, but he said
it's like 3 times a quarter.
He was saying this team does not want to face Miami. He was giving a lot of praise to Miami because this is the Miami when they're shooting threes.
Yeah,
this is the Miami team we all recognize.
It was a good game, man.
It was a great performance.
Yep,
a great performance. But this Doc Rivers afterwards, you want to know what he said?
Yeah, I do.
This is what he said. J-Fig, you want to know what Doc Rivers said after the game? Because I couldn't believe this. Couldn't believe it.
All right.
Because let's just remember, okay? Jimmy Buckets, you know, they're going on a little run ski yesterday.
Yep.
Sixers going an 11-0 run. They kind of cut it close, okay? Spo calls timeout. Jimmy Butler time. Jimmy Butler then goes, gets an and one on Joel Embiid, his friend. Then gets an and one on PJ Tucker.
Yep.
Because you can't stop him. You can't stop Jimmy Butler right now. The way he's playing right now.
Finger wag yesterday.
No. You're not stopping Jimmy Butler right now. He is unstoppable. And this Doc Rivers, he has the audacity to tell Jared Greenberg during the break or during the intermission interview.
Gotcha.
He says, you know, it's going to be much different in the playoffs. Well, first of all, you've already proven you don't want the Heat. So what are you talking about? You're going to be playing the Nets most likely. But second of all, he had, and I couldn't believe this, the audacity to say after the game that the game for the Sixers was, quote, exercise.
What?
Exercise. Like they had gotten on a Peloton. That's how little they cared. And I got to tell you something, Marcos.
What?
I got to tell you something, Marcos. I, quite frankly, laughed out loud when I saw that. I was like, are you effing kidding me?
Yeah.
You, Doc Rivers, you could have sat your guys.
Yep.
You could have, you know, determined your playoff seeding with your own hand. But what you decided was, I don't want to face this team in the playoffs. Do you want to know why they don't want to face that team in the playoffs, Marcos?
Why is that?
J-Fig, do you want to know why Doc Rivers doesn't want to face Miami in the playoffs?
trying to think.
I'll tell you guys in a second. I mean, I will tell you guys in a second. But first, I need to call it 305-567-0560. I'll answer that question. But first, 305-567-0560. Because it's very clear why he doesn't want to face Miami in the playoffs. Very, very clear. Very clear why he doesn't want to face Miami in the playoffs. And I quite frankly was taken when I was first offended by what he said. But then I laughed because I thought, wow, this guy is delusional. Doc Rivers, delusional, because he's going to sit here and try and act like they didn't try yesterday. And Charles Barkley tried this nonsense yesterday too. Charles Barkley was like, Shaq, they're not trying. Shaq, they didn't care. It's like, don't care. You're out there. What is it? Let me ask you something. When you go out there and you're taking on the Miami Heat in this game, Joel Embiid, you're still in this this battle for the MVP. You don't try? Hold on. Let's see. Hey, it's Tobin. You're on the air. What's your name?
Frank and Kendall.
Hey, Frank. You want to
know? How you doing, buddy?
I'm good, buddy. What can I do for you?
Well, I want to talk about the Heat and Brooklyn real quick.
Go ahead.
You know how when Brooklyn had KD and
Kyrie?
Kyrie.
Yeah.
They couldn't beat the Heat.
Yep.
No one wants to trade. We can't beat them.
It is a weird thing.
Rookies and nobody. But the funny thing is, Philly can't seem to beat the Heat for anything. We haven't traded anybody. They haven't traded anybody.
But
so as long as the Heat and Philly stay the same, they can't beat us. It's who I'm scared of. If it ends up being like a second round matchup between Brooklyn and the Heat, the Heat could just kiss their playoff once goodbye.
Hey, Frank, before you go, you want to know why Doc Rivers said that about Miami last night?
Because he's afraid to play him. You don't know.
Right, dude. He don't want the Heat. You're right. He don't want the Heat, Frank. Frank was a little bit worried. They don't want the Heat, dude. Right. They don't want. Who's on line 4?
Line 4 is Vanessa.
Vanessa, how are you?
What's up, man? What's up, Show Pony? What's up, J-Fig? What's up, Marcos?
How are you, Vanessa?
Up?
I'm doing great. Tell me what that rap bastard said.
Okay, please.
I want to know.
Please. What he's saying when he says that it's just exercise, when he's saying that about Miami.
Yeah.
You want to know why he says that, Vanessa? This is why he says that.
Why? I need to know.
Because he don't want the Heat. He don't want the Heat. He don't want the Heat.
Later, y'all.
All right, see you, Vanessa. He don't want the Heat.
You don't want the Heat, man.
That's fine. They're probably not going to get the Heat.
Yeah.
They'll probably get their wish. Look, if they want to prove me wrong, Marcos, very simple thing.
Yeah.
If they want to prove me wrong,
what can they do?
Here's what you do.
All right.
Play your guys on Sunday against the Nets.
Huh.
Prove it.
True.
Prove that you want the Heat. If you have the balls to play the Heat, I dare you, Doc Rivers, to play all your guys on Sunday. I dare you. Okay?
Wow.
Let's just put it out there like that.
All right.
1 o'clock.
Yep.
Easter Sunday. All right. While old Tobes is having an Easter egg hunt after being, just on a fight hangover from UFC 287.
Yeah.
Prove it to me, Doc Rivers. Prove it to me. Go out there, play your guys against the Nets if you're not scared of the Heat. But if you bench your guys against the Nets, I'll know what I already know, which is, hold on, 560. It's Tobin. You're on the air.
Hey, what's happening? How you doing?
I'm good, buddy. What's your name?
Oh, name's Robert.
Hey, Robert. What's up, buddy?
What's happening? All right, good, man. Good. I just got back actually from Central America, El Salvador, and enjoyed watching the Miami Hurricanes up there and their run. And I think these guys did such a wonderful job.
True.
I mean, UConn had the most dominant March Madness performance since 1997.
Yep.
And the Hurricanes were right there with them, and just wanted to say how exciting it is for this program.
Very exciting. Did you hear them get shouted out yesterday by Stan Van Gundy?
Oh, I did. I didn't.
Yeah.
No. What did he say?
No, I just gave a lot of love because they were talking about the zone and Spo learning a lot of it from Coach L. And then he actually also gave a shout out to our boy Jim Crutchfield from Nova Southeastern, undefeated champion.
Undefeated.
So Crutchfield got a shout out from Stan Van Gundy too.
That's beautiful.
Yep. So a lot of South Florida love on the broadcast yesterday. All right, appreciate it, buddy. He didn't answer my question, though.
He did not.
Let's
No,
see if this
he
guy
did
does.
not.
All right. Hey, 560. It's Tobin. You're on the air.
Oh, yes, Tobin.
What's up?
My name is Nicole.
Hello, Nicole.
I just wanted to say that the Miami Heat,
Hmm?
they don't want this man!
They don't want it. They don't want it. They don't want it. Wow.
Wow, Nicole's fired up.
Fired up, dude. Fired up. So, Doc Rivers.
Yeah.
Look at me. Doc.
Yep.
All right.
You
If you want to show
Mhm.
that you want the Heat,
Yeah.
play your guys on Sunday. But you won't, because we already know. We already know about the Philadelphia 76ers. They don't want the Heat. They don't want the Heat. Back after this.